We are live.
Welcome, everybody, to the Dark Horse Slugging Association. I'm your host, Dawson, here with my co-host.
I am Nathan.
And we have got an interesting game here, as we're going to watch I think arguably two of the powerhouses of the league right now. And the Toadstool Titans, the lone undefeated team left, sitting at 2-0. And a Sluggin Heat team that feels like they probably should be 2-0 themselves after a heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching, really devastating loss in extra innings to Fury at the end of week 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting matchup here, and I think I think this game is gonna be like you said, just very interesting all the way through. I'm curious to see kind of the strategy that each one of these teams brings to the table. So I really don't know what to expect.
I mean, you're looking at two teams led by, you would think, junior captains. I mean, these are certainly not captains that you think are going to be on the very top tier, but they're leading their team to some pretty great success thus far, if you ask me. I mean, you're looking at Lil BJ, who many people were looking at as Jazz Light, but they took, I mean, you just look at the week 1 where they just put belt to the 2-1 Royals team, and then only barely didn't come away with a victory against that Fury team. So, I mean, you're about as close as you could get to being 2-0 without actually being 2-0 right now. And you look at this Wario-led team, and they've been chilling. I mean, they cruised through this Fury team in week 1, and then they played a really tough against Jazz in week 2, who many people were looking at that as a finals preview, where you're going to see both those teams in the finals. And the way that Jazz just put the beating to Fallout Boys late in the game that we just saw, I mean, it's hard to argue that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what, like I said, just the Toadstool Titans are trying to cruise along here. I mean, they're definitely showing up, and they're showing out right now. And they're gonna have really a really good challenge here, really good test here to see what they can really do against unfortunately the third team that I would say probably the third hardest team, is they've had a pretty tough slate of games to start this season.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I think that you're looking at a couple really tough matchups. I mean, for both these teams, I mean, I think the Royals and Fury in week 1 both kind of rolled over against these two teams. I think you're going to look back and say those are a lot better wins as the season kind of progresses. But I think that this matchup is really going to be really pivotal, determining kind of that pecking order in the Hater Conference. I mean, thus far, Haters look like they may be sitting possibly 4, maybe even 5 teams in the postseason, just based off of the way it shakes out. So I think you just got to kind of keep an eye on games like this that are totally going to be the swing factor. I mean, granted, you're going to see this game again in week 9, but if Sluggin Heat can go take it from them here at Luigi's Mansion, I think that's going to set the tone for the way both of these teams react as they head into certainly lighter matchups in week 4 for the both of them.
Yeah, it's the Fallout Boy, or sorry, I'm sorry, Sluggin Heat. Coming out of or going into the draft, I would say they're probably one of the lower teams on my list for what they were going to be able to do, just given a lot of their draft positions. But they have definitely shown that they can build a roster, even with very limited or just harder position picks. And they've really been able to really form a team that's able to compete at a higher level here than I think what a lot of people expected them to be able to do.
Well, I know in the Those Who See Are Around the Shroom segments, saw that Sluggin Heat got elevated up into the contender status, but we did not elevate Titans into Season 1 favorites, our title favorites. So, I mean, I think that you're just looking at a lot of opportunity here for either of these teams to really shake out the pecking order. I mean, going up 3-0, and at the moment, you're looking at your two and one teams being Jazz and Royals, and you've already beaten the Jazz, and you know you can beat the Royals. I mean, I think that there's a lot to like where your season is headed if you're sitting 3-0 after 3 weeks of games. So, and you certainly are building a little nice resume, like you said, after having beaten Fury, Jazz, and Heat, and that'd be your other 3, at least contenders based on or around the Shroom segment. So.
Yeah, well, I will say it looks like the players are ready to take the field here, so I think we're ready to head on down.
Let's head on down then to Luigi's Mansion. A little bit of a, I would say a new. I mean, this is 2 seasons with Luigi's Mansion. I think teams are still trying to figure out how this stadium plays and some of the shenanigans that you see going on here, but I think you've got a couple stalwarts on the mound, especially in Blue Pianta, an early Rosie Baby candidate. So,
yeah,
just gonna have to see if they're gonna be able to navigate the chaos that is the mansion.
Yeah, the chaos can definitely bring out some pretty spooky elements in this game. Oh, and the power block comes down there.
Wow!
Oh,
Kamek showing the speed. I didn't think he had it in him.
yeah, I mean, batting 600 on the season so far, so definitely batting well and really showing up here. Green, oh, and then
What?
the fire. And you talked about chaos. That is exactly how this game has started so far.
So the error into the item usage. So clutch item usage by Boomerang Bro. Already an RBI chance. No outs. In the top of the first.
Yeah, and he already has 6 RBIs this season. So definitely one of the better hitters. And a big shot here.
Oh my.
Oh.
No chance. Wow. Boomerang Bro doing it himself.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the speed in the outfield and the effort to get there, but just way too far for Toad and JT to be able to get it.
Pointing over at the opponent's dugout and then pointing at his own dugout. I mean, they're feeling themselves here early. I mean, there's a lot to like to go up 3-0 against against a team that hasn't even, I don't know if they've faced a deficit this season.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're looking down the barrel here right now, trying to figure out, okay, how do we just get out of this inning, get out of this mess right now? And this one tracking foul, and it does barely go
as close
foul.
as you can get.
And another hit here, and that one's gonna drop though.
He can't get out of this first inning. I mean, they finally got Drake out earlier, but Gideon trying to put some more damage.
Yeah, and looks like, you know, we're gonna have a we're gonna have to see what the Titans can come out with, but like you said, they're gonna have to face a deficit, which is something they haven't seen all season yet. So we'll have to see how that you know affects their ability to hit the ball.
Great middle infield defense to get out of this inning. I mean, just the timely hitting has been key for this team. So you'll just have to. That's the thing, is you never count them out. I mean, they could just put a huge number on you, but I'm excited to see how Madison navigates this lineup. So, nearly gunning out Luke Showed out there, but
yeah, and that's Madison, who's pitching with a 6.3 ERA, which is very close to Blue Pianta's 6.1. So definitely looking like a very similar pitching matchup here, but. A little bit better start here for Madison, as he does get one out in the first 2 batters.
Of course. Some pretty good outfield defense, despite the shells, so able to navigate that tough item coming at their face. Still able to get the catch and get the out.
Oh, Blue Critter here. Oh, just barely going foul.
Seeing 2 balls now in this game fly out there to that wall.
Blue Kamek. Very slow recovery, but able to get the one out, which is good, because now you're in a position to force an out here.
Speedster on the base paths, though, as that ball is going to be hit deep. Man, it's a foregone conclusion that Blue Chode's going to be making it home.
Yeah. Good little RBI there from Critter to put the Titans on the board.
Who's too surprised by that? Critter's been hitting very well. So this is just not a whole big surprise, really. Oh, let me rephrase. Critter has actually not been hitting super well, so it's nice to see him
stats I've been looking at are not the same ones you're looking at, but
No, I updated them. I see what I'm looking at though. I was looking at somebody else. Speaking of a good hitter, yeah.
I was about to say Wiggler hitting good so far, and that puts runners on the corners with a starred Wario.
Now we're talking about good hitters. I mean, he's hitting 889 on the season. I mean, he's leading the league in batting average, so he's had a great season for his new team.
Yeah, Wario is one of the best single hitters in the game, and there it is right there again. Just showing up for his team when it matters.
Another RBI for him. So it's his 9th hit of the season in this short season. So averaging already 3 hits a game.
Got JT up, Mr. Travel Ball himself. Oh,
And finally get out of this inning, but a lot more damage could have been done by Mr. Travel Ball. I mean, that's one of your MVP candidates. I mean, even in this short season, you can never take JT in the outfield for granted.
yeah, and I mean now you have. I mean, you just have a chance to respond here. Maybe extend your lead a little bit, get some more breathing room, so it's not just an easy, 1-run tie. But looks like this Toadstool Titans defense maybe stepping up a little bit more here. Maybe getting a little bit of chewing out from their coach in the dugout.
Yeah. Player coach Odick over there, really the heart and soul of this team. I believe MV me a couple seasons ago and snubbed last season, so. Odick doesn't play about that, so
yeah, definitely trying to coach the team up and get them back into this, because that's kind of what they need right now is just a little bit more enthusiasm, a little bit more effort out in the field, and look at that, struggling just to retrieve the ball there.
Getting haunted, getting item haunted, slipping. It's just a whole mess. Lil BJ, a chance here to try to get another run on the board. Crushes it. That'll get down. And that ball's past JT.
Uh-oh. Oh, and a buddy toss here. Oh, and he gets Kamek in a rundown.
Oh. Kamek showing the speed again. A little fast twitch, keeping up with it. I was a little concerned whenever JT fired that through what looked like a tombstone, but Wiggle was able to navigate that and fire it home to keep another run from scoring.
Yeah, and Bowser Jr., not one of the big hitters, but that's his 5th RBI this season. And that sets up a good chance here for Boomerang Bro to tack on some more RBIs after hitting a 3-shot home run last time.
Fails to get anything going. Kind of a wasted opportunity with runners in scoring position like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the most ideal position is runners on 2nd and 3rd, and like you said, wasted opportunity, less than ideal hit there.
Oh, and a great catch by Kamek. Kamek showing off in this one. Maybe the star feeling extra powerful. I didn't know Kamek had hops like that.
Yeah, you love to see it. And there is Blue Pianta in the... trying to get him out at first. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen that happen for the Piantas.
There's a few of them that they're firing over there, trying to test the...
Oh! And they catch him out there.
The middle infield defense has been phenomenal in this one. Is maybe a little star himself. I don't know if that's like you're sipping on the star or something, but definitely got a little hops on that. And fired it to first for the double play. And what a great response in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
I was gonna say, Boomerang Bro has the 2nd most outs of anyone between these two teams so far this season. He's got 15 outs, and that was just through 2 games. So definitely kind of shutting down that middle infield and really helping out Sluggin Heat here.
Robbins being, of course, a great average hitter once again, getting on twice in this game now. His that Gideon crushes it out there, but just not enough. Oh no!
Wow. And that right there, that was an example of chemistry there, just working out in the favor. Using the ability to get the ball in as quick as they can and get that out at first.
I heard Odick, she was yelling to cut that off to first immediately as soon as that ball left the bat, so she knew. I mean, shout out. I mean, that ended up being an out, but even then, that was a pretty great place hit. Just that star shortstop locking it down with a great magic catch there.
Yeah, well, I got Blue Critter here, stepping up. Getting a little base hit here, setting up Critter for a chance to get a 2-shot home run to tie this game here.
He's already scored once in this game with that deep double to knock in one earlier.
And this is a big shot here. Not quite gonna get out. And it's not gonna advance the runners, so.
Not with Gideon out there. There's some pretty good defense out there, so with no item either. Don't have to worry too much about that, but. Oh no! Oh no! Blue Critter stunned by the item! Oh, what a wasted opportunity after a great hit there.
Well, now gonna have Hosh stepping up here and gonna hit a little double here. Great hit by Hosh.
Hosh notorious for those deep doubles, so you love seeing him getting active after a pretty slow start to the season, hitting 222 going into this game. So we'll see if Madison and Boo will be able to clean up that great start to this inning.
Oh, that would be a no.
Not at all. Oh, what a great item! Knocks out.
Down.
Wow, Blue Piazza and Blue Critter got knocked out, and that's going to tire him out. My question to you is about to be, how do you feel about Blue Piazza navigating this order as we enter the halfway point? But
yeah,
I watch him get tired. What do you think?
It's pretty clear that he's struggling a little bit, especially with just these single hits here, just over and over, just kind of death by 1,000 cuts right now.
And this is his third time through the lineup.
Oh.
He navigates it again with two runners left on again for the Sluggin team. I mean, you're just waiting for the Titans to pounce and take advantage of this, but we haven't seen it yet.
Well, I got probably a pretty good part of your order coming up here with Starred Wario, JT, and Yellow Toad, all hitters that are great at getting on base, and Wario can do exactly that.
Golly.
We're going to see a slow Wario here get all the way to second base. He usually doesn't do that.
That's his first extra base hit of the season. I got to point that out.
Yeah. Oh! Oh!
Gunned out! Gunned out at third!
Speaking of slow...
No close play, nothing. He got gunned out.
And I'm not sure what... Oh, wow. And that's just some bad base running there, I think, by the Toadstool Titans.
Yeah.
I mean...
Shout out the first baseman getting the easy out and then throwing it to second just to make the easy unassisted double play.
Yeah, I mean, you would expect Wario to stay put there. You know, JT, I mean, honestly, on JT's part, there's not much you can do there, but definitely just sucks to be caught in that position. Yeah, just not a great base running there from the Titans.
No, Drake's gonna hit that one and get stuck on the item, but because the item hits the tombstone, not able to make that a double. So Drake just standing at first is. Blue Boner takes the first one for a strike.
Yeah, Blue Boner just trying to settle in here.
He does just that, and that'll be a knock for his third hit of this game. Going to work here.
We get in here.
Not like that first one.
Yeah. It's gonna be a double play there by Critter.
Look at him flexing after that. He knew immediately. Like he didn't. That ball hadn't even gotten there. He was already flexing on him. So.
I mean, honestly, if you're a Critter in the middle infield, you kind of know what's gonna happen. And I mean, just looking at the scoreboard, we have a Scoreless since the second inning. So both these teams kind of locking down the defense here.
That's what you wanted to see. Oh, it's a huge swing by Blue Piazza. Totally whiffed. Madison fools him.
Yeah, and then he just goes back to his slap hit here.
Tried and true, but Blue Chode steps up and kind of a scary hitter here. Loading up.
Oh, and Blue Toad. Oh, but the good
uh-oh.
buddy toss.
Oh
my
no! Blue Piazza didn't respect it in that deep left center kind of part of the field, and with the item, maybe a little unnecessary, but finds him, gunning him out before he even starts the slide. Wow, what a great buddy toss.
Yeah, what a play there, just to eliminate any threat of extra runs, you know, with a home run or something, and just getting that out there is just, I mean, that just, you know, that just helps keep the morale up, right? Just making a play like that just gets your team hyped, gets them going, so really wanting to see if they can pop off here.
It's textbook is what that is. Absolutely textbook defense.
It's so hot.
Crushes it again. It's
Yeah.
Couldn't do anything because no item behind him, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, just not any help out there, you know, with an item, but still a great hit there by Sir Haas. Really trying to set the tone early, at the top of the sixth here.
Edison, I mean, he gets it on. I mean, Boo's had a little success, so we'll have to see as we get the fourth time through the lineup for this Sluggin team. Oh, and that'll drop. So 2 on, 1 out for Kamek here. Let's see if they're going to be able to take advantage of yet another RBI chance.
Yeah, I never even noticed Wario just sitting down back there.
Well, he's not going to be sitting for long. Looks like he got the tap on the shoulder, and now he's on the mound.
Oh, and immediately trying to show those runners they need to get back on base.
Kamek doesn't care about all that. Oh, and Wiggler misses!
Oh, but he does avoid the power block, which is going to only get 1 run in instead of 2.
I don't know how he even felt it coming. His back was turned. He jumps over the power from happening. I didn't even know
it must be that flower up there. The flower must be like a sensory organ of some sort.
Sharingan, who knows? But sets up a captain battle here for little BJ. And he slaps it. That's gonna be at least here. 1.
And Kamek trying to tell Boo he needs to go.
Oh, he doesn't go! Kamek just retreats back. He just doesn't trust the speed, I guess, but
Kamek just right up into Boo's ear and just scoop doop doo.
But Kamek doesn't go himself, retreats all the way back, so we're again in a second and third situation after a clutch hit by little BJ setting up Boomerang Bro again with 2 on.
Yeah, and a star pitch here, but Boomerang Bro just swings through it. This should just be a sacked fly here. Yeah, he's gonna get Kamek in.
So the up to 7 runs in this one. So that won't be an at-bat against him, but
oh, Drake not able to beat the ground. But did
Mike Toad?
Did you hit that ghost? I think that was one of the ghosts from the field. I think it.
How did it get up here? I mean, I know we're in the mansion, but I thought they kept it safe from all the ghosts up here.
I don't know. Sometimes they like sneak in through the windows, I think. So maybe I should just shut the windows over here.
Probably. That's hot at the wall. Gosh, this is a tough day for your Titans. They only have 5 outs remaining. Put 5 runs up.
Yeah,
insurance.
They really aren't catching any breaks right now in this field.
Oh wow. Great defense by Boo. I mean, your power hitters are being set down left and right. I mean, I think this, you could look at this and say, man, we should be more in this game, but really you've been given a lot of gifts from the Heat as well. I mean, the Heat have left so many runners on base.
Yeah, now you're gonna have Madison finally getting tired on the mound. Honestly, been pitching great so far in this game.
Great defense behind him. It shows. You can see why that's been the case. Is we're going into final inning, see what extra damage they can, that this Heat team could put on your Titans team. So,
and I'm just trying to see what this.
I don't know what you're trying to see, but it was a sexy play by Critter that I just saw up there. Still keeping up that morale. I mean, you love to see him still smiling out there for the fans, even when you are down 5.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you kind of need that. And wow.
You see why he's always a perennial DPOY candidate right there.
There it is. Sarvash getting on base. Maybe starting this 2-out rally run here.
I mean, if you're Titans, you certainly do not want anything to do with that. So, but Madison getting on after a failed sexy dove.
Yeah, Critter just not able to get there. They have the most average hitter in the league. I'm just gonna watch some
his baby booze. I didn't see him go. Oh, he's trying. Still trying to keep him close out there.
Oh, great play by Blue Critter. Don't know if the dive was really necessary, but
well, didn't want to play any games. He felt more confident in that. And certainly right. Don't want to force any errors out there, and not when you're down this much already. But if there's any team that can make a comeback, it's this one. So.
well, I think you know, it's. I mean, they're gonna have to really rely. I mean, obviously you have the Yellow Toad and the Pianta coming up, and that's gonna be great for them. But you know, just gonna have to get their bats going here. Really put it all together. They've had a lot of chances, just never able to put it together in this game yet.
Oh, you start with 2 on, no outs. It's a good start with star Blue Pianta stepping up as he's bunting. Oh no!
The perennial Pianta and the bunting strategy. Oh, and he pulls back on both of them.
Why? Why is he pulling back? He slaps it up. I don't understand. Pianta.
I will say, if Madison comes off the mound here, they do have Bowser Jr. coming in, and Bowser Jr. so far pitching pretty good in this season with 5 innings pitched, only 1 earned run allowed. So.
It's not really who you want to put on the. Like, that's not who you want to be facing right now. That's going to be a deep sac fly. Oh, we at least got the lead down to 4.
Yeah, good sac fly. And here he comes. Little BJ, chance to make an impact here. Chance to carry his team into a pretty pivotal win against arguably the best team in the league. When Yellow Toad's going for it, and he's not gonna make it. Oh! Just barely getting back to third base there.
So it's safely. Blue Critter swinging at it.
Hitting through the hit, but Yellow Toad got caught at third base.
Out, but Blue Critter, what are we doing?
Now you're down to just 1 more out, but Critter could tie it up here with a big hit.
He lets the first one go wisely. Ignores the star pitch.
Oh,
Charging for his
and
swing.
This is a big hit. And this is all up to the outfield here to make a play. Can they do it? And they do!
Wow.
And that's the game.
What a catch by Siraj. That outfield focus, totally emblematic of the way this game's been played, is just, it doesn't matter what you do.
I mean,
his defense is everywhere.
With the lights shining as bright as they could right here, I mean, Siraj and Drizzy out there, they weren't scared.
No moment too big. And that's what you love to see. No moment too big out there.
Yeah, and you love to see it. The MVP here, looks like we have a little bit of a tie here. With, Booming Bro and Kamek.
Absolutely. There's nobody else who I think I'd give this one to. It just makes sense. I mean, they came up absolutely clutch offensively, and it's really the defense that's you're not going to see as much of the points here. I mean, it went to Blue Cam. It got a little bit of some magic help, but just top to bottom of this roster, this defense was phenomenal. Just keeping things right where they needed to be. I mean, a great pitching performance by Madison. Held together by the great defense behind him.
Yeah, and nobody here over 100, which you might argue that might be scary, but I mean, you just see everybody across the board even, and I think that's one of the biggest takeaways here is that this team and this roster is so well constructed that everyone just has to do their part, and there's no one player that is pivotal in the team shining bright. Where one might fall down a little bit, the others will pick it right back up.
Well, you have to talk about the losers in this one. Definitely disappointing. I mean, I think the biggest issues you saw were just lapses in your focus and where you saw just mistakes on the base paths. I felt like that was the determining factor, is that you had so many opportunities to be in this game, but the defense on the other side did not have those lapses, where you're talking about Lou Piazza hanging way off first base, and he doesn't have the speed to be hanging that far off after a buddy toss guns him out at the plate, and then just terrible base running that just led to multiple outs from even your captain all the way down. So
yeah, well, and I think you talk about it, maybe the star helping him feel more confident, but you notice that that they starred two of their slowest players on this team, and I wonder if that was a thought process. I think if you had a Critter start here, I think you might end up taking this game off of some big power hits that just go yard and keep you in it that much longer. But maybe just some lessons to be learned here, and definitely some adjustments I think we'll see a little bit further down the line. I think if you're the Titans, I don't think you're worried about this loss. I think this is a learning lesson moving forward. And I think if you're the Sluggin Heat, I mean, you were ecstatic about this, showing that you can hang with arguably the toughest opponent in the league right now.
Absolutely, and you're seeing it in the GM booth. They're going absolutely nuts. Sluggin Heat's GM is he's rightfully excited, and like you said, the Titans GM, he just is frustrated, but knows that it's a long season. But with that, Sluggin Heat now on top of the league. It's going to take some pretty miraculous performances, maybe a big Mayhem win or a big Dreamboat win to flip the script. But at the moment, Sluggin Heat stands atop the DSA after beating the Toadstool Titans. That's going to do it for us here. Any final thoughts as we kick it down to the fourth game of the day?
No, I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to see that our league is shaking out to be a pretty interesting one as we head towards the playoffs.
And the final undefeated team falls. Well, with that, we thank you for watching another phenomenal Dark Horse Sluggin Association game, and I've been your host, Dawson.
And I'm Nathan.